How's it going, everyone? It's Ben Foggins, Media Corner, back again with a brand new video for today. Welcome back to another movie review, aka After I Saw. This time it's going to be on the 2024 biographical musical drama, and that is A Complete Unknown. Now, in this film, this is set in 1961 in New York, where we follow an unknown 19-year-old named Bob Dylan, who in the film is portrayed by Timothée Chalamet, and he arrives with his revolutionary talent of music, and he forges relationship with music icons with his meteoric rise, culminating into a performance that reverberates worldwide. So that's pretty much the story of A Complete Unknown. Now, when it comes to Bob Dylan as a musician himself, I had heard a few of his songs before, but mostly in movies, but I never really listened to his songs that much. But when I heard there was going to be a movie about him, I started to listen more of his music, and I can definitely say that his songs are definitely all his greatest hits. And this film is directed by James Mangold, in which when it comes to him as a director, he's one of my favorite directors working today, because he's crafted some really great films throughout his career, which are the ones that I tend to love the most when it comes to him as a filmmaker, with movies like Logan and Ford v Ferrari, which I absolutely love those movies. And he even directed a movie like this before, way back in 2005, with the movie Walk the Line, and that's a really great music biopic. However, his last film he directed, which was Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, I did enjoy it. It was slightly better than the last Indiana Jones movie, but I do see where the criticisms do land with that film, and a lot of people were very split with the movie when it came out back in 2023. But I was still looking forward to seeing what he's going to be doing next as a director, and I was really looking forward to seeing what he's going to be doing with this new music biopic he was making here. And this film came out on Christmas in the US, but we didn't get this until January 17th, which I did see this on the next day after it came out, which I saw this one at my job, and there was quite a amount of people on the screen that I went to for this movie. And after seeing this whole movie here, I can definitely tell you guys that I had a really great time here with A Complete Unknown. This is definitely another great music biopic I've seen here, and definitely another great work here from James Mangold himself as a director. Although I wouldn't say that I love this one as much, just like with Logan or Ford v Ferrari, but I still thought this was definitely another great work he's added to his film library here. First off, Timothée Chalamet, who portrays Bob Dylan in the movie, I thought he was spectacular for his performance as this famous singer, and his psyche that he does represent here in this film I thought was well portrayed, where we see him being this person that doesn't care about what people want and the way people feel in the film here through their emotions. I thought he portrayed that so beautifully here. And even when we see him performing in the film, when we do see him singing some of Bob Dylan's famous songs, he was really great for those moments. And everyone else in the film here, in which you've got Edward Norton, he was terrific in the film, and Elle was also really good. Like, this film has a stacked cast of some talented people, and I thought everyone in this film here were all really good for their performances here. And as for the storytelling here for this film here of Bob Dylan, where we see his rise to later on his controversy in the film here, I thought was well put together here, where it does span through like 1961 to 1965. Although there are times where some of the scenes do tend to drag on a little bit and all that, but it does manage to pick itself up when we get to any moment that requires some like songs in the film here, when we see like Bob Dylan writing and performing his songs in the film here. And when it comes to the direction of the film here by James Mangold himself, I thought it was rock solid here, through capturing the whole atmosphere of like a 1960s New York, and for like the concert sequences, which those scenes were generally great. Although there are some like editing choices here in the film here that did kind of feel a bit odd for some specific scenes in the film here, but still though, his filmmaking here for this film was just generally rock solid here for a biopic like this one here. And in the end, guys, A Complete Unknown, I definitely had a really great time here with this music biopic. And if you're a fan of Bob Dylan, or you're a fan of like Timothée Chalamet or director James Mangold, this will definitely be a good cup of tea for yourself. So that's pretty much all to say about A Complete Unknown. I'm going to give A Complete Unknown 4 out of 5. Definitely a great biopic, like I said here. And like I said, if you're a fan of Bob Dylan, chances are you're going to find yourself having a really great time here with this one here. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching for my AK After I Saw review on A Complete Unknown, and let me know what you think of this movie, if you've seen this already, or if you just recently checked this one out. Did you have a really great time with this, or was this not your cup of tea? As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and this has been Foggins Media Corner signing off.